Councillor, I'd like to welcome the farmers who are here today in their campaign for justice, because that's what it is about, justice. And I have to say that I'm disgusted by the commentary of one of the deputies over there who is no longer with us, when they tried to make a comparison between ash for cash, a very questionable scheme brought in by the DUP, and an aid package for genuine farmers. That was a disgraceful comment to make there. And I hope, Minister, when you stand on your feet, that you will distance yourself from that remark. I know the farming community because I come from it. I know the tillage farming community because that's what I was brought up in. And I know that would not be here today, what they did and not really have nothing else, no other place to go. Come here to beg that they would get justice here today. Come here to ask for ordinary justice so that they can survive and live in their farms. Are you conscious, Minister, of the cost that they have incurred last year and early last year? Cost for seed, borrowed money. Cost for spray, borrowed money. Conacre rented, borrowed money. Fertiliser, borrowed money. Interest that they owe to the bank for their machinery was borrowed money. And you have the audacity to say here today in your commentary that there's an interest loan of 2.95% to help them through this period. An interest loan of 2.595 to pay for the debts that they owe. That's what you're offering them. And you also say the income averaging system will allow for an opt-out in an exceptional year regarding their tax. How could they benefit on a tax scheme when they cannot afford to pay tax because they didn't make any income? Are you aware, Minister, that all over the south and the southwest that there was an effort made to get obsolete combines and bring them to the west of Ireland and other places to try and salvage a harvest? Are you aware of that? Are you aware that most of those people that are here today, and practically all of them and their families outside there, are struggling to try and put bread on the table? I think that when you look into your own conscience and into your own party, and indeed as long as I'm sitting in here for the last nearly 15 years now, looking across at governments live in a bubble. They don't give a goddamn about rural Ireland. They don't give a goddamn about people struggling to put bread on the table and make a living. They live in a bubble. They are not down on the ground in reality with what people look and for they deserve. A very small amount of money would get these farmers out of trouble. But it will take a political commitment from you, Minister, from your government, Minister, and from everybody in this House to see this through. That's what we have to do, and that's what we have to stand by. Not alone did they lose their harvest, their grain harvest, they lost their straw harvest as well. I know farmers that had absolutely nothing, only cost. No income, only cost, as a result of what happened over those number of months. So you have a duty, Minister, your government have a duty to give justice to the farmers up here today, to give them justice to ensure that they can survive, that they can make a living, that they can put bread on their table for their families and for their neighbours. And also remember, the money that they don't have to spend has an added-on effect on the communities that they come from, because they have no spending power, and that is the reality of it. So people are appealing for you. I am telling you, Minister, you have to do the right thing. You have to stand up for the people that are here today and to give them justice. It might be a small lobby, but they are human beings and they are our people and they deserve justice.